Hi, this is Jordan with Horizon Hobby, coming with you today to discuss some propeller safety tips. Why respect propellers? When do we need to remove them? How to best remove them? And to cover some other tips and tricks for propeller safety to avoid injury and damage. Let's take a look. Any time that a battery is connected to an ESC that's then plugged into the motor, which has a propeller attached to it, we need to treat that motor and propeller as if it could spin up at any time. Propellers on the front of an airplane, whether for a gas-powered airplane or electric such as this, move at an incredible rate of speed. They must be respected to avoid damage to personal property, pets, or people. Anytime you are working on your airplane, programming the ESC, or making any changes to it while the battery is plugged in, the prop must be removed first. If your propeller has already had a strike, it is a good idea to change it. Any damage to the propeller can greatly impact performance, and a damaged propeller is also dangerous as it could potentially break during flight. Depending on the size of your propeller, you may also want to take it off during transport. Let's take the propeller off of this E-Flite V900 for an example. To start, we'll need a hex screwdriver to take off the metal nose cone. All right, that cone will now slip off, and we can now loosen the nut that holds on the propeller. The propeller and assembly will now slide off. Easy as that. Now that the propeller has been removed, we know we could work on this plane even with a battery inside and be completely safe. The aircraft is virtually harmless. Even with the battery plugged in, it can still spin the motor, but there's no propeller attached and nothing to cause damage. When the plane is powered up, be sure to keep it away from people or pets who are unaware of how it operates. It is good practice to always keep your transmitter throttle stick pointed down. Even when not flying, even when it's not powered on, it's a good habit to always keep that throttle stick pointed down. Your throttle cut is another very important tool of your transmitter. Always have your throttle cut set up before setting up your aircraft. The throttle back technique is important. If you ever feel that you are about to crash and it's unavoidable, or if you think the propeller could strike against something, drop that throttle stick as low as possible. This will reduce the amount of damage that can be caused. After landing your aircraft, turn your throttle cut on and you can retrieve it. Remove the battery from the aircraft and then you can shut off your transmitter. Keep in mind with your electric aircraft, just because it's quiet and smaller does not mean there's less risk. Years ago, airplanes were primarily powered by gas engines or glow fuel engines. Nowadays, the electric airplane is much more common. With the gas airplanes, it was pretty easy to respect their propellers. You had a big gas engine that made lots of noise, and you'd have to actually spin up the propeller yourself in some cases to get it to start. Now, with electronic speed controls and LiPo batteries, we get instant power to these propellers, and they spin just as fast as they did on the big gas engines. Electric airplanes have taken over the hobby for the most part. You can still find gas and glow planes, but electric are much more common. Another useful tool is a neck strap for your transmitter. This will help you avoid bumping the throttle stick on accident while carrying it around. If you don't have a neck strap, you may want to consider setting the transmitter down while you retrieve the aircraft. Never fly or work on your airplane under the influence of mind-altering substances. RC flying is an awesome hobby, and if you pursue it with a safety-first mindset, you can ensure years of fun.